just thought I would start with some basics, and 3 basics. If you've not got a lot of time and you want to do something to move the energy, the first thing, and the tried and trusted method, that even if you can't do any qigong and you can only do one thing, I highly recommend the shaking. So start with that bouncing on the knees, bouncing through and shaking out our nervous system. Like it's, be aware of like my jewelry all of a sudden, and feels loose. I kind of lost some time around my lost stuff around my waist, but just shaking, let it all go. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. This whole body shaking. You can just bounce from the knees, and you can do the top half if you're sitting, and shaking down more with the arms, whatever feels right for you. But if you can, shake through the whole body. And if we can do this for 3 minutes, that resets the sympathetic nervous system, so the fight or flight aspect. So if we're stressed or triggered, feeling anxious, doing this can help us in our body to go back into a different part of the brain. And then come to a stop. And hopefully you'll feel slight tingling in the hands. Just feel the difference in the body. Breathing in, breathing out. In time this time, breathe in as the arms go up. And out as they slowly float down. So qigong breathing, or just breath work, is like the next one down on the essential list. So some shaking, some breathing, and you don't even have to go all the way up in cleansing breath. Just bringing the hands up, this time up the stomach, to the chest, to the heart area, and then exhaling down. This simple breath is talking to the body, talking to yourselves, telling them it's calm, I'm safe in this now moment, all is well. Breathing in. You can add aspects to this, of course. You can add affirmation, you can add a colour. If you're working on a particular organ, you can add the organ colour that's associated with it, adding the sounds as well. So moving into cleansing breath, I'm going to just run through the 6 healing sounds, just the emotional ones. Like snake. Do each of them 3 times. This is the long sound, and breathing in at the top, and then out all of the air. One more time. Choo. 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 Shoo. 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 How. 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 And running through those sounds are really good for monkey mind, but also for the emotional body and field. And when we do them with the physical, they're a little bit more guttural. We feel it more in our slightly different. But coming with the hands down to the side, into mountain pose, into grounding pose. Just feeling eyes are relaxed and closed. Feeling and visualizing, which is a very big thing in qigong. To visualize the light coming through the top of the head, flowing down the central column and spine. Fresh chi, or ki in Japan, or Reiki, or prana in India, if you're familiar with yoga, or what's the other one? Chi, ki, and prana. I can't remember the one from the Middle East, and there's another one that's Navajo. They all mean energy, the life force. Visualizing that flowing through you, coming down the spine. Then slowly lift the hands up to that level with the heart. Feeling open and receptive with the heart open. Breathe some heart breathing as we're in the fire element of summer. Bending the knees as the hands come in and straightening as they come out. So breathing in, breathing out. And you can make that more like wings and wrap them around you. Get more of a bend and crossing alternative. But keep that heart focused. We're just moving into a little bit more movement. But those three core movements, the sounds, the shaking, and just connecting with the breath, are a really good way if you've not got a lot of time to connect with you. I'm moving my arms diagonally, working on the different areas we've been working with. As we breathe out, feeling like there's a big light here and a circle going in a figure of 8 up, round to the opposite hand and down. And whenever you're in, it's pinging at the heart and expanding it. And the same thing on the other diagonal. And then come to the bottom and lift up and down. Up and down. And feeling fields around you. Float the hands down the column, front of the face now. Come in to a stop. Bringing them over the lower dantian. This beautiful area, I want you to imagine a rose, a beautiful red ruby rose at the core, beautiful red colour. And then above it, the yellowy gold, orange sun, like a sunset coming up through the sacrum and plexus into the heart, and a beautiful green field. Bring the hands slowly with you. Breathe in that feeling of nature. Tune into your awareness of your feet and your body, your stance. Hands are not quite touching, their shoulders are relaxed and down. As we come up to the throat and see a turquoise sea and ocean. Bringing the hands, and they can touch just in the middle of the forehead. Seeing that beautiful violet, like the Egyptian lotus flower opening. And then bringing the hands, keep them on the head, but just to the nexus point, top of the head. You can just hold the head if you want, but make sure the fingers are touching the center of middle of the scalp. And feel shiny diamond white, metallic-y, silvery, as you lift the hands, open and expanding, holding them up, open and receptive to all good. Feeling the strength. And we've been working with having our silvery sword for cutting anything that's no longer in resonance with our fields. I want you to take your hands down your back, behind you, stretching your fists down as if you're pulling support from the spine. Stretch the elbows up, lift that side left, and allow it to be above the head, cutting around wherever you need anything to go from your field. Hands coming down, behind the back. Separate the legs a little bit wider than more into a horse stance, and then pushing down, rounding down. And if you visualise that sword as kind of cutting away, like you're pruning away a tree so the growth can happen. And allow it to come down in front of you. It's now again in your hands, but it's down the back. And release slightly. And we're going to just do some little back stretches, lower back stretches, just moving over. So if I go sideways on, you can sort of see if you need to. Just moving forward. Keep the hands behind the back. Gently bending forward. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs and straighten the legs first. Feel the fissures at the back of the knees. You feel it up the back of the legs. And bend the knees slightly and bend your back slightly over. And then just slightly come up so you're not bolt upright, but you're leaning over, so very slight, about a 45-degree angle. You can feel it here. You can take the hands now and hold them in now. And again, stretch and push the shoulder blades together. Now, keeping the hands there going down. And up, ever so gently. And think about that lumbar part of the spine, just gently kind of stretching and releasing implementations. And if you can go further, either stay with that, whichever's comfortable for you personally, or you can move so you are then more flat, creating a different part of the spine. You can drop the hands down to the knees, rolling out, so you're reversing. So bring in the pelvis towards the front and back. Get that little movement. Think about that flower. Moving that energy to the bottom of the spine, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming up, rolling the shoulders round, and rolling back, and the neck, and just gently opening up the fascia, so looking from right to left and back again, rolling the neck, get the movement in each of the joints, the fluid moving, and doing the same. So you've got the hands rotating one way and the other, the elbows, shoulders, and then balancing, hands out to the side for your balance, rotating the ankles in the same way. I can't see my feet, but one at a time, one way and then the other direction on both feet. And then coming down to the knees, get a little bend, whatever's comfortable for you, but just bending, twisting one way and then the other. And then slowly coming up. You can do that sitting as well. Bringing the hands up. It's just a little quick routine that goes through the 3 basics, run through a little bit of a meditation visualization that we do in qigong, and finishing with some gentle stretching basic body movements, and hopefully you feel a little bit more free and flexible. Thank you. I'm going to